What's going on, guys? This is the Entrepreneur here today with a new video. Today, as you can see from the title, we are doing the sexiest niche fragrance house video. A lot of times when we think of sexy fragrances, we just skip right over to the designers because they are traditionally the ones that get a lot of compliments. They're traditionally the ones that the untrained nose, the public, whatever you want to call them, that's what they tend to like. Well, in this video, I wanted to bring to you the 3 sexiest niche fragrance houses. These all typically have that super sexy vibe in their fragrances, but at the same time, they also have some really high compliment getters. These are gonna be awesome for a date. Like I said, the criteria to make this, they've just got that sexy edge to them, but at the same time, they are compliment getters from the mass public as well. One more thing, this is just my list. These are, in my opinion, the 3 consistently sexy fragrance houses from the niche world. Without further ado, let's kick into it with my number 3 spot, guys. This used to be my favorite fragrance brand. If that doesn't give it away, this sure will. My number 3 sexy niche house is Parfums de Marley. So this here is Herod, in my opinion. Herod is the sexiest winter scent ever. The best tobacco and vanilla blend by a mile to me. Oh, it's sweet gingerbread cherry. It's like a mixture of spice bomb and pure Havana plus luxuriousness. It is magic. This is highly complimented in the cold for me. Not crazy versatile, but highly complimented nonetheless. The next sexiest one, in my opinion, from Parfums de Marley would be Leighton. I've only got this sample here. It might be a bottle. I don't know. Leighton is quite boring from a frag head point of view. It's spicy, it's vanilla, it's sexy, it's kind of designery. If you're looking for a fragrance that's much cheaper, that smells similar to this, I think CH Men Privé from Killian Herrera does the best job. But Leighton is just in another league. Again, another good compliment getter. And this one is for pretty much the rest of the year, where Herod is for the super cold. Leighton is for the rest of the year. One thing Parfums de Marley fragrances all seem to have in common is this dark, raw, sexy edge to them. And these two definitely have it. Some of their other sexiest fragrances, off the top of my head, you've got Habdan, which is an apple crumble. You've got Oud, which is an apple pie. You've got Pegasus, which is quite possibly the next best compliment getter to Leighton. You've got some amazingly sexy fragrances from Parfums de Marley, but they're in the number 3 spot. So, Parfums de Marley is my number 3 sexy fragrance niche house. So, what's number 2? Well, this is one of my favorite brands. It is on the rise, big time. They do some amazing sexy juices. This is a designer's private line. I hope you didn't just see the bottle when I moved my hand there. It's from a man who knows sexy better than most people. Of course, I'm talking about Tom Ford Private Blend. Here are my personal picks for the sexiest fragrances. We've got Tuscan Leather and we've got Plum Japonais. So, Tuscan Leather, to me, is just about as alpha male, as masculine, as powerful of a scent as you can get. Raspberry, it's leather, it's animalic, it's ashy, it's super potent, super manly. It's got that kind of dark, raw, sexy, masculine edge to it. Exceedingly sexy scent. Plum Japonais, man, this is, in my opinion, the sexiest one from Tom Ford, which is saying something. The spicy, dry, smoky plum, and it is amazing. This stuff is amazing. This is one of the ones that grew on me a lot this past year in 2017. This jumped for me from afterthought to one of my top 10 right now. Amazing juice. This one gets pretty solid compliments as well, or at least it does for me when you pair it with a nice dark outfit. Really, really shines in the fall, winter, I'm assuming spring. Anyway, guys, that's Tom Ford Private Blend, easily my number 2 sexiest niche house. Other great ones from this that I don't own would be Noir de Noir, that's sexy chocolate rose, Valentine's Day in a bottle, Cafe Rose, dark coffee and a rose scent, another really, really good one, Tobacco Vanille. Amber Absolute. Tom Ford has just this raw, sexy, animal edge to it. These are probably not quite as mass appealing as, say, Parfums de Marley, but they all have that raw, dark edge to them, and I personally think that Tom Ford Private Blend is the second sexiest niche fragrance brand. So what made number one? Okay, a lot of you might be thinking maybe Creed. That'd be a good guess. Amouage? Nah, I'm not a huge Amouage guy. You know who I am a huge fan of? My number one sexy fragrance niche house, by a landslide, it's by Killian. So, by Killian easily made number one. Before I even came up with the idea for this video, by Killian was gonna be easily my sexiest niche house. There is just something about Killian fragrances that are so smooth and dark and seductive, but at the same time, they're also mass appealing, and I tend to get a lot of compliments with these as well. And in my opinion, nobody does booze better than Killian. The two fragrances I'm holding here are Amber Oud and Forbidden Games. First off, we're gonna talk about Amber Oud. This is easily the sexiest suit fragrance I've ever smelled. Buttery, smooth, kinda benzone-y, vanilla. It's creamy, it's a little bit boozy, but not really. I don't think booze is listed in the note. It's just got that boozy creaminess that a lot of Killians have. Like I said, I think this is the sexiest suit fragrance I've ever smelled. It just reeks of class. It just reeks of class. Every time I put this on, it's with a suit or with nice dress clothes, like a dress shirt and tie. That is the minimum I think you can wear Amber Oud with. This next one here, this is Forbidden Games. Now, I don't hear people talk about this. I found out about this one from an old fragrance reviewer. I think he's 2 or 3 years, hasn't put out a video. The Lupe Experience. Man, dude's videos are on point, and in a lot of his videos he talks about this one, Forbidden Games, being a real compliment getter, real lady killer. From what I've seen, he's not wrong. This is my latest purchase, and it's already, as far as compliments per wear goes, it's already near the top for me. It's fruity, it's sexy, white honey. There's a bit of vanilla in there as well, a little bit of rose. Super sexy, marketed towards women, but I personally think that this is unisex, leaning masculine. It's sweet, it's sexy, it's so smooth. Like I said, as far as compliments per wear go, it's right up at the top for me right now. I've only had it for about half a month. Magic. It is absolutely magic, and most of Killian's fragrances seem to be magic. I own 3 right now. There are a lot more on my radar. As far as other sexy Killians go, off the top of my head, I would say Black Phantom, Straight to Heaven Extreme, Vodka on the Rocks, Back to Black. There are just so many amazing sexy fragrances from Killian. It's unbelievable. And like I said, the easy call for my number one sexiest niche fragrance house by Killian. Well guys, that's been my video. The 3 sexiest niche fragrance houses. Let me know down in the comments. What do you think of my 3 picks, and what would yours look like? In my head, these are the 3. I do have an honorable mention in the description. This has been The Sentrepreneur. If you enjoyed this video and haven't done so already, I would encourage you to please subscribe down below to my YouTube channel for new fragrance content coming out all the time. Also, if you had fun with this particular video, I would encourage you to toss it a big thumbs up down below. That'd be awesome. Also, seeing a little more of me appeals to you, add me on Snapchat. My name is down there in the description. Hit that bell to get notified whenever I come out with a new video. Guys, this has been the 3 sexiest niche fragrance houses, in my opinion. Don't forget to check the description for the honorable mention. I'll see you in the next video. Have an awesome day.